What do you do in between those hour-and-a-half long waits at Kilimanjaro Safari's Dinosaur Flight of Passage? I'm here at Disney's Animal Kingdom to show you my favorite things to do without waits. We're here at my favorite park today. I absolutely adore Disney's Animal Kingdom. Oh my gosh, I've been distracted by animals. Hello ducks, I love you so much. Disney's Animal Kingdom, back to it, is my favorite park. A lot of people consider this like a half-day park, which I think is wild. Horrible pun intended. I think there's plenty to do here at Disney's Animal Kingdom, and there are a lot of rides that get very long lines. I'm talking Flight of Passage, Navi River Journey, Kilimanjaro Safari's Dinosaur, Expedition Everest when it reopens from refurbishment, not fixing the Yeti. All of these things tend to get really long lines, and especially if you aren't using Genie Plus, what do you do in between those long lines, or what do you do in between those lightning lanes? That's what we're gonna see. Headed up now to a whole land which I would consider to be a no-wait attraction. That's RAFIKI'S Planet Watch. This land is only accessible by train, which makes it an attraction in of itself. A lot of kids love trains, and as you can see, there's not many people waiting here for the train. After you get up to RAFIKI'S Planet Watch, there's Conservation Station where you can see some smaller animal exhibits. You may see them working on an animal in the veterinary clinic. You can do the animation experience where you learn to draw an animal from a Disney character artist. That does have a lightning lane. And there's the affection section, which is a petting zoo. Here's where you can see a lot of reptiles and amphibians and bugs. Where's the snake? I'm gonna skip the bug section because they're not my fave. Sorry if you love bugs. And look for snakes, which, oh, snake warning. Look at this pretty one. Hi. A desert rosy boa. How fascinating. There's a variety of amphibians as well. There's also the vet clinic here where you may see some vets hard at work. I actually see someone doing some work. And I've been up here before. I thought it was a ruse for a long time because I'd never seen anything after years of coming up here. And then I finally saw them doing a little work on a sheep once. So you could see them actually doing procedures on the Animal Kingdom animals. Welcome to the affection section, where you can pet goats, sheep, pigs, cow, donkey, all kinds of cute creatures. Let's go see the goats and see if my buddy's here. Pewler, I love you so much. I know you're just chilling, just having a little nap-a-roo, but I love you. Oh my gosh, how cute are you, little black and white guy? What are you trying to get? If you come over here, I will scratch you. You look like you need scritchy scratches. Yes! Can I pet you? Because you're so cute with your black and white polka dot number. Hi! You're so cute. Oh my gosh. I think that feels good.
You were one of the most naughty ones of all.
What is...
This is Kronk.
Stop it. That's my dog's name.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Oh my gosh, will you be my best friend, Goat? My dog's gonna be so mad.
This is definitely your best friend.
Oh, hi Kronk. I love you so much. Okay, this one isn't an official attraction or anything, but it's one of my favorite things to do in Disney's Animal Kingdom, especially because this park opens the earliest, and if you've taken our advice, if you're taking advantage of that early theme park entry as a resort guest, or you're rope dropping regardless, you're gonna need your coffee after you've hustled to get on Flight of Passage in Kilimanjaro Safaris. So come in here to Creature Comforts, which is the Starbucks location at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Get yourself something to drink. Might I recommend a flat white, either hot or iced, but either way it helps out Cotton Top Tamarins by donating to help them in the wild from the Disney Conservation Fund. Once you've acquired your drink at Creature Comforts, you can take it on this path directly across, right by the Cotton Top Tamarins who are in the back there. This drink is for you. Then you're gonna head down this trail to my favorite spot to drink coffee. Look at this, it's a very busy day and there is still literally no one back here. I love this because, especially in the morning, it's nice and quiet. The character flotillas come down the way, and soon Disney announced that the flotillas are gonna go together in succession, like a little water parade. This would be a great spot to watch that. From the description, it sounds like KITE may also be making loops around the river. The description was a little vague, but that was my read of it. So you could also see KITE from here. But isn't this just perfect? So relaxing, and you can get a phenomenal photo with the Tree of Life. Look how cute they are. I love them. Hi, Timon! Hi, Rafiki! Doesn't get better than this. And I'm telling you, around 10 o'clock, it's perfection. While you're enjoying your coffee, make sure to take a good look around the tree. Walk in and out throughout the roots. Maybe even wander into the Tree of Life gardens. You never know what kind of animal you'll find. You might find your favorite animal, like I did. This little Sharky right here. I love him. A great filler attraction or something to do without a long wait at Disney's Animal Kingdom, if you're not scared of birds, is Feathered Friends in Flight. This is the current iteration of the bird show. There's been several versions of this show, but this one is all about the birds. It's about a 20-30 minute show with some of the animal keepers, and they show you some of the unique birds that they have here at Animal Kingdom. I don't love birds, but I do like this show because I think it's what Animal Kingdom's all about, and it's a great way to sit down, learn something interesting about some creatures, and kill some time before your next lightning lane.
3, 2, 1, got it! Nicely done.
Nighttime hunters makes them very different. We got America right here. We'll make his way out there. Give everyone a bunch of treats. There he goes.
I'm gonna tell you what kind of parrot KITE is, but she does that. So this is KITE, and she's a double yellow-headed Amazon parrot. Okay, cool. She does like the big scary tiger.
Caw, caw, roar. Ever wanted to join the Wilderness Explorers like and up? Well, you can here at Animal Kingdom. Anybody, kids and adults alike, but it's definitely geared towards kids, can find the Wilderness Explorer stations around the park. The best place to sign up is at the front of the park, just as you are crossing the bridge to see the Tree of Life. And there are stations around the park where you can chat with cast members and learn about different wild animals. It may be different activities based on the animals around you that you can see. They may have something tangible for you to look at, ask you questions. This is a really fun thing for kids to do because they're going to collect badges along the way for each one that they accomplish. You of course don't have to do it all in one visit, so if you're coming back time and time again, you can keep collecting different badges, but it's a fun thing for kids to do. There's several different ones located on the animal trails as well as up at Rafiki's Planet Watch, but your kids are going to have fun collecting sticker badges and learning about different animals. Do keep in mind that the Wilderness Explorers might have different hours than the rest of the park, so make sure you're checking in the My Disney Experience app to see when you can sign up and get your booklet and when they shut down. This may be the best thing in Disney World that I'm about to show you, and it's listed here on the No Waits video. Kite tails. I'm not being sarcastic. Maybe a little sarcastic about it being the best thing in Disney World, but am I? Kite Tales was a new addition to Animal Kingdom for the 50th anniversary. Currently it takes place on the lagoon here across from Expedition Everest, but soon it's gonna travel along the Discovery River. At least that's what it sounds like in the Disney Parks blog post when they shared it. Basically, Kite Tales features giant kites balloons from Jungle Book and The Lion King. Some of them are up to 30 feet in length, and they ride around on ski-doos pulling these giant kites, and that's it. That's the show. It's got a really great soundtrack. They're playing music from those films, and it is just a good time. Because not only do those kites have to go up, they have to go down. They're supposed to crash in a little crash landing zone over across from Everest, but they often miss and crash into the water. But it is so much fun. You cannot watch the show without smiling and laughing, I guarantee it. It is just whimsical, silly fun. It's in a huge amphitheater as it is now, so you don't have to wait long to get a seat. There's several shows throughout the day. It is just 10 minutes of joy, and that's the best way to describe it. So I love Kite Tales. I think it's wonderful. I hope they continue to add more animal characters into it for more Disney animal movies. We could do a Brother Bear, we could do a Fox and the Hound. I love Kite Tales. I hope a lot of you do too. I can't wait to see what they do with it next. But this is one of my favorite things. Underrated treat. The campiest, best thing to come out of the 50th. This next one on the list has a very targeted audience, but that target audience loves it. I'm talking about the Boneyard Fossil Fun Site in Dinoland, USA. This is a gigantic paleontology digged playground that your littles can enjoy. There's all kinds of slides, there's tire mat that they can jump on, they can dig for things. I have friends with little ones who say their kids basically want to just spend all day in here. This is a great place to take your little ones if you've got friends or family riding things like Dinosaur or Expedition Everest nearby that your kids aren't tall enough to ride. If you want somewhere for your kids to just run around and burn off some energy, this is a great spot. I'm not really sliding. Oh, okay. This next one is tied with Kite Tales for my favorite on the list, and that is visit the animal trails. You're at the Animal Kingdom after all. There are two main animal trails here. There's the Maharaja Jungle Trek, which I'm currently on, which is in Asia behind Kali River Rapids. And there's the Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail, which is behind Kilimanjaro Safaris in Africa. I feel like you're in the Animal Kingdom. Go look at some animals. Do you see that Komodo dragon?
Chances are you're not going to be in any danger.
The animal trails don't really have a line. They're just self-guided walking tours, though there are very smart and educated cast members along the way that know a lot about these animals and can answer a lot of your questions. Here on the Maharaja Jungle Trek, you can see a Komodo dragon, you can see bats, you can see birds, you can see tigers. And over on the Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail, of course, you could see gorillas as well as meerkats, zebras, monkeys, and they're just a lot of fun. Your kids can kind of walk and burn off a little bit of energy. If you stay and you're patient, you might see something really cool. I've seen some really awesome animal moments walking along these trails. They're just relaxing, and they're what Animal Kingdom's all about. A few tips for prime animal viewing. One, these do have different hours than the park usually, so make sure you look in the My Disney Experience app. They typically close a little bit earlier. They might also open a little bit later. They can't be open when it's dark outside. And two, the hotter it is, the less likely it is you're going to see a lot of the main animals you might want to, because all the animals have access to air-conditioned spaces, so they might not be outside if it's super duper hot. I like to do these kind of in the morning, especially over at Gorilla Falls. If I've done a safari, I like to just pop right on there afterwards and check out the gorillas. Located inside the Tree of Life is our next attraction. It's Tough to Be a Bug. This is a 3D, well really a 4D adventure with characters from A Bug's Life, and it's literally inside the Tree of Life, like I said. One of my favorite things about this attraction is the queue. It weaves you through the roots of the Tree of Life. You get some great angles you wouldn't have seen before, and then you get to sit down in air conditioning, watch a cute 3D show, but warning, it may terrify your children and your grown-ups. I'm literally trying to tell y'all the next thing, and I can't because the band is so good. But the next thing is live entertainment here at Animal Kingdom. This park has some of the best street this year of any park. You've got the Viva Gaia Street Band killing it behind me. You've got the Tamu Tamu drummers and the Kora Tinga Tinga playing African instruments over in Africa. It's one of my all-time favorite things in any theme park to join in on some live entertainment, dance along in the street, get yourself a snack, get yourself a drink or a coffee, and dance to Viva Gaia. I promise you are gonna have the best time. And speaking of live entertainment, you can meet Kevin. So that's pretty cool too. Hi, Kevin! Oh, your little wave is so cute! Where are all your babies?
They are nesting.
They're nesting. Okay, good. Thanks, Kevin! A lot of people think that Animal Kingdom is a half-day park because there's no nighttime spectacular. And while I disagree because I think there's enough to do in this park, there is also a little bit of a nighttime spectacular. Not only is the Tree of Life part of the 50th Beacon, so it lights up at night for the 50th, but there's a show called the Tree of Life Awakenings. It happens every few minutes after dusk where they project different stories on the Tree of Life, and they change with the seasons. So during the winter time, they do one where little baby animals see snow for the first time. They've done a Lion King version, they do a fox coming awake, and it's incredible, these projections on the Tree of Life and how amazing it looks, and it really looks like it's moving and the animals that are carved into it have come to life. If you are gonna be at Animal Kingdom later in the day, if you've maybe hopped into Animal Kingdom or you're staying late to do a lightning lane or a dinner reservation, absolutely watch these shows. They happen again every few minutes and they're not very long, but they're really neat, really cool, and a little bit of a magical, wild way to end your night. Well, friends, that's a wrap on the best things to do without waits here in Disney's Animal Kingdom. Share your favorites in the comments. Go follow us on social media. Till next time, it's been magical. Now go watch the Hollywood Studios version of this because you know you're going to need something without lines there. Bye.